Today I am doing a mukbang, whatever you want to call it, bang, while I answer your assumptions about moi. And before I get into it, my followers are so spot on about some of the assumptions that they have about me. It's like there's some type of website which just has my whole personality written down word for word. It was just so accurate. Not all of them though, some of them were very off, but that's the point of this video. So I'm gonna get into it. I made myself some mee goreng noodles and prawn dumplings. Let's eat this, just see if it tastes good first before we start. And I didn't have chopsticks, so I'm gonna be a basic bitch with a fork. Not bad. So let's start. You wear hair extensions. No, I don't wear hair extensions. This lovely large amount of hair is all mine. My dad has super thick hair, and I get my thick hair from him. You love food but don't know how to cook for shit. That is probably the most inaccurate assumption ever, because I don't mean to brag about myself, but Gordon Ramsay who? I'm honestly such an amazing cook. I love cooking. I love food. I love cooking. Home cooked meals are my favorite type of food, but I cannot bake a cake or any type of dessert for shit. You're the mum in the group. That is so accurate, because I don't know, I'm such an advice giver when it comes to like situations. I'm very good at putting things into perspective. On a night out, I'm not a big drinker. I don't drink at all. And when everyone's out, I'm always the person that has to look after everyone. Yeah, I would say I am the mum of the group. You don't want to be friends with your fans. I don't see a problem with being friends with fans. When I was younger, I used to be obsessed with Ariana Grande. I used to be a massive fan of her, and I remember always trying to get her attention. Me trying to get her attention, seriously. It's just upsetting. Like, I hate when people don't reply like that and you idolize them so much. I wouldn't mind being friends with my fans. You laugh when kids fall over. Yes. Yes. I love when there's those videos of people falling over, especially kids. Oh, watch out! I love it. Like, it brings joy to my heart. I feel like I'm gonna be a great mother, but I feel like I might traumatize my kids. What were you going to be named if your parents didn't choose Siobhan? I was going to be named Prudence. So that would have been my name, not Siobhan. Someone assumed that I'm not afraid to speak my mind, even if I might hurt other people. I will always speak my mind, regardless of the outcome. Like, I'm a very honest person. And look, if you don't want to hear what I have to say, then that's on you, not on me. I'm not going to hold in my expression of voice just to benefit others, you know? At the end of the day, I'm my own person. But yeah, I'm definitely not afraid to speak my mind. And yeah, you are shy when you meet someone for the first time. That is not true. I am the opposite of shy. You won't even have to say something to me on the street for me to say something to you. Like, I'll just say something out of nowhere. One time, me and Leah, we went out for dinner, and these two guys were taking photos of something, and like, it was literally in our face like this. We thought they were taking photos of us, so we walked past them, and I turned around and I was like, oh, was it a good photo? And he's like, oh my god, no, my friend's on a date, we're just taking photos, look, like it wasn't you. I was like, relax. And yeah, I'm not shy at all. A lot of people actually assumed I was very sensitive. I think you're a very sensitive and emotional person on the inside. I feel like you low-key sort of a softie. No, I'm not an affectionate nor emotional type of person. I don't know why I've always been like that. I just have, like, it's just my personality. Whereas my sister's a complete opposite. She's a very soft person, but I'm just not soft, you know? All these people assume that I'm a soft person. I'm really not a soft person. Like, you'll probably rarely ever see me cry. I don't cry. Food makes me cry. Food's the only thing that probably makes me really cry. I'm good at fake crying. I can cry on cue. The tears are coming. 30-something freaking people say I'm a bitch, I'm mean, I'm a bitch, I'm mean. You seem like a bitch at first, but you're actually not. You're really sweet. Look like a big bitch, but seem so nice, but like you can switch up mad fast. Has a resting bitch face and has a hard time showing emotions. You're not really a mean girl. It's just something you pretend to do as a joke. You're the definition of bad bitch with no regrets. You won't hesitate to shut a bitch down if they piss you off. You're a bitch until they get to know you better. Then you end up being friends. People think you're bitchy and rude, but you're actually sweet and speak your your mind. You used to be mean back at school and bully people. You're actually really cold towards strangers. Anyway, like the list goes on. So let's clear these assumptions up. Yes, I'm a bitch, but I'm a nice bitch. Like, it depends what type of energy I get off you. Obviously, if we just meet, I'm not gonna be a bitch to a stranger. That's a bitch, like a mean bitch. I can be a mean person towards people I dislike. I only dislike people if they've done something wrong to me, or if they've done me wrong in a way. I'm not gonna be a bitch for no reason, if that makes sense. I always have a reason behind my mean/bitchiness. I'm honestly really down to earth. I'm a very down to earth person, and I'm like that type of muck around bitch. Whenever I'm mean to someone, like one of my friends, like it's a joke. It's always a joke. I'm always joking around. That's to clear up the bitchiness rumors. I am a bitch, but I'm a nice bitch, and you rather be on my good side than my bad side. That's all I gotta say. A lot of people also assume that I get around with many guys, my body count's over 10, you have a high body count. No, I don't. I'm a very old school person, and I think your body count should be expressed with the person you're gonna marry. So no, I don't have a high body count, for those people asking. But if you're talking about the other body count, kidding. You always got into fights in high school, include story time. I didn't actually get into a lot of fights with girls in my year level. My year level was honestly a great bunch of people. However, the bitches in the year level above had an issue with me for some unknown reason. And if you're watching this, hi. I never really had physical fights, but I had a lot of verbal fights with the people in the year level above. And I did go to an all-girls school, so it did get a bit bitchy, but as I said, my year level was amazing. So shout out to the girls in my year level, because you guys were actually great. I'm a year younger as well, so I would have been like 14 and they would have been like 15, 16, 17, 14-year-old and a 17-year-old. Like, really? Someone also assumed I cut people off quickly. That is my toxic personality trait. I cut people off so quickly. If you do the slightest thing wrong to me in some way, that's it, you're done. I'm not a very forgiving person either, and I hold grudges. Yeah, toxic personality trait, holding grudges, cutting people off really freaking quickly, and being a bit of a psycho. But I'm a Taurus, like what else can you expect? Yeah, I cut people off super quickly. I'm not the type of person to forgive easily. Once a friendship has ended, if it's bad terms, I will never ever bring that person back into my life. Once it's done, it's done. Like, I hate bitches that one day they're talking so much about their best friends and then they stop being friends for like 2 months and then they're best friends again. Like, no, that's not me. Once you're gone, you're gone. The door. So yeah, I think you are a person who hates lies and hates being lied to. 170,000%. I hate lies. Hate them. I had 5+ people say you're a freak in the sheets, you're kinds of freaky, you're confident in bed. I don't even know how to respond to that.
No comment.
You're a very closed off person at first, and it takes a lot to let your guard down. That is very true, along with I don't trust people very easily. Yeah, I don't trust people. I don't care if it's your mum, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your boyfriend, your sister. At the end of the day, people will always you over, regardless of who they are. You hear stories all the time, family members ruining things with, you know, my last video, fucking brothers and sisters were cheating with partners. Like, oh, it's just regardless of who they are, anyone can, you know, switch up. I think it's always good to be alert about things, about actions. Actions speak louder than words. I think it's a very good thing to be aware of how people act. I'm a very observant person when it comes to personality and how people act. I find people very interesting as people. You know what I mean? Are you easily influenced by other people? No. My lovely man brought me a bubble tea. Next, someone asked, what would I do if I found out my man's was cheating? If my man was cheating on me, I don't really know what I'd do. Maybe one or two things. Either disappear off the face of the earth and ignore him, not give him any closure on why I disappeared, or ruin his life. Someone assumed that I have a very controlling boyfriend, and he's definitely not controlling. He's very supportive. Obviously, we have like some boundaries, but those boundaries are there out of respect. Someone also assumed I'm a very jealous person around my boyfriend. No, I'm not a jealous person. I'm not the type of person to compete with other people. At the end of the day, I know my place. I'm not going to compete with any other person because
ain't nobody got time for that.
A lot of people ask, am I Muslim? I'm not Muslim. I'm Catholic Maronite. I don't really know what that is, but I'm Catholic, so no, I'm not Muslim. Someone assumes I want to get plastic surgery, and they are correct. I am planning on getting my titties done because I have none and I'm as flat as a freaking surfboard or an ironing board. If you put a marble on my chest, like, it'll just go straight.
Ooh.
No, but nothing. Straight. God was like,
big boobs. What?
nah. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting my boobs done because it's just frustrating not being able to wear a lot of things, and I'm not afraid to say it either because, you know, it's the truth. That's really all I've got booked on my plastic surgery to-do list. A couple of people actually assume that I'm really insecure. Other people said that I don't have many insecurities. Someone said, like, I'm insecure but also love myself equally. You're very confident and don't have many insecurities. You're a very confident person. You act like you're super confident but you're actually really insecure. I'm not a very insecure person, and I do think I am quite confident when it comes to majority of things. The only insecurities I kind of have is when I break out with pimples. I hate pimples, and yeah, that's probably my one major insecurity. And my second one is probably my boobs. It's not that much of an insecurity, but it is. Yeah, it's just frustrating in summertime. Like, I can't wear the bikinis I want to wear, stuff like that. And then obviously when I break out with pimples, my face just looks like terrible. Yeah, I don't really have any insecurities other than those two. People assume my parents are divorced. Yes, my parents are not legally divorced, but they have been separated for the past like 5-6 years, so I live with my dad. You're the best at revenge. I am a pro at revenge. I'm very good at manipulating people, which isn't a good thing, but I'm good at doing it. And when it comes to revenge, I'm very good at that. I've always been known for being good at that. So people assume I'm dumb, but I'm actually smart. I don't think I'm the smartest person academically, but I am averagely smart, I would say. Whereas when it comes to giving advice on things, I think I am very good at it. I do think that in some areas I can be smarter than other people, you know. The biggest scandal you witnessed at your school. So in high school, we used to have assemblies, which the whole school like gathered and the teachers would talk about whatever they wanted to talk about. And these two girls decided to leave the assembly and go and boil a fish in boiling water. And they filmed it and it got posted around. Everyone was talking about it, you know, everyone knew them because they boiled a fucking fish. That was the biggest scandal. So I don't understand what went through their heads to actually leave a school assembly, go through all that effort and length, go to a pet shop, go home, boil a kettle. I don't know, like, it just didn't make sense. But yeah, they boiled a fish and I think it got reported. All this shit happened, but everyone knew them because they boiled a freaking fish. So yes, that's my biggest scandal. Okay, so that is all the assumptions that you guys had. But yeah, I hope that clears everything up about me. Thank you guys for assuming what you assumed. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like, subscribe and follow me on Instagram, which is at Siobhan_Awad, and I'll see y'all in my next video.